Hello everyone, this is Owen Wall Street with the tradersperspective.com, taking a look at the dollar CAD pair, starting it off on the weekly time frame, and as you can see we ended up breaking out of the downtrend line here, bouncing off the 786 fib and all the way up to the 23.6. So quite an impressive move back, bumping right back into a major downtrend line here, and I expect that we will continue to see prices revert back to probably at least a 50 fib level, so around 124.70, and wouldn't rule out a move lower back down to around 122. 80, 123 area before we start to see a little bit more of a consolidation and then possibly a resumption of the trend downward. So let's just go ahead and zoom out a little bit on the weekly. And as you can see, we've been in an extended period of a downtrend type of a move here. Testing that 50 period moving average on the weekly and then looking for that price action to continue to the downside, ultimately hitting down to 119.20 and some change. And as I zoom out a little bit further here, you can see that we are in fact looking for prices to come back down to eventually that main trend line here around 1.16 or so, but that's going to obviously take some time. So near term I'm expecting price action to just start dwindling back down a little bit. Could get a little bit volatile before we start seeing prices either support at 123 and look to test that 126.80 level, or we continue to fail and just dwindle back down. So it all depends on the volatility within this area, what's going to happen with oil and everything else in between with the dollar. So going to be a fun ride, maybe not so fun for some of us. Some of us that are scalpers definitely looking to take advantage of these erratic price movements. So that's the way I see the dollar CAD kind of playing out, looking for near term move back up to test that weekly 200 around 126.26, let's call it, and from there looking for price action to just kind of come back down here, test this major area here that we ended up having a nice strong bounce off of a couple weeks ago. And if we happen to hold that, we'll obviously be coming back to 126 and then start to dwindle back down. So it's going to be quite a bit of a moving up and down along this trend line as we try to figure out if we're going to have the footing at 123 or not. But ultimately, again, as to repeat myself, I expect price action to continue to dwindle down to the 120 mark and then potentially heading lower.